Tonight, it's Madden NFL football. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they send this one away. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Two to throw right away. The throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for.
Gotta break the wall, dog.
They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And a finding open man, that's complete. Still going inside the 20. All the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 91. He joins it. Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Dolphins need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away, Sanders. Nice return sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And able to get this one across the 30.
First down.
An excellent way to start the drive there. 18 yards. A lot of running backs have a bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game. That game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. This time he's able to take it down to the 42. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and the most. He finished each and every run.
Here's Winston. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Jimmy. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. You talk about this Miami defense. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass. Currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
This is such a good unit of covering passes downfield. I think that last play is typically what we might see. A lot of short pass.
And it's caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown. Jerry Jr. with another touchdown, number 24 of the year. And the Browns respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there.
That's a windy day in
State about how explosive teams are. It was truly a threat to start every snap, especially the first 3 quarters of any series. And a big script like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. The drive starts with a run from H.M.
Get down, bitch.
Have this across midfield and inside.
Yeah, you got a first down, so what?
25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they were in a dime defense. That's 6 defensive backs. So this is why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little bit more size on the defensive side of the ball, but can still run as well. Because when you run against 6 DBs, with a bigger offensive lineman, you often get this.
Get down, bitch.
And down to the 36-yard line here. You see the numbers on the ground a week ago for H.M. 17 carries, 71 yards.
And I know that last week's game is over, but this feels almost like a continuation of what he did in the previous game. It's almost like in his mind, he knitted together the 2 weeks with no break. He's up to the start here.
Let's go.
On second down, a run by H.M. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were very good in a victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. And I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially up in field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And this is good. It was running kind of gas there at the end, but he ends up getting just enough on it. And
Can't believe they made that shit.
The lead.
Alright.
So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble to cover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
The Browns drive about to get started. On 1st and 10, Winston. This one downfield for Tillman.
Ah, damn it. Too many motherfucking people there.
Reach back for it. When you look at his defense, they enter play here, number 11, just outside the top 10 of the league and stopping the run.
I jotted down in my notes and prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we're going to keep an eye on because you're talking about
you dropped it, you bitch.
How about what they're facing? This unit
whatever.
And they rank highly in the
Fucking
league.
big motherfucker.
Power against power. Something's got to give. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
Yeah, good. Bitch.
Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, his 5th touchdown now for the year. And the Browns have been good in front. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point.
Boom.
And they make it 18-10. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Get down.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 30-yard line.
Yeah.
Miami set to take over. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case,
got it, Nick. First and it's intercepted. Picked up by Martin Emerson. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Browns defense has a touchdown.
No, son of a bitch.
Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick-6.
And it's plays like that one that made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around that. How they're going to work through that. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Yeah, I'm coming, boy.
Yeah. They're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Sure enough.
Tagovailoa trying again after the pick six. That's to the new Dolphin. It's Odell Beckham Jr. And he's finally
It's over.
down. It's a big game
Quarter
there.
now.
What will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
21-10.
Start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 34. Here's the veteran. That's Jeff Wilson. And a nice job of break free of one tackle and slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. So they still get the completion even though the blitz was on. But the blitz got there. Does that stay in the mind of the quarterback the next couple plays?
That's what you're hoping for. That's what you're planning for. It's a little risk reward, right? You're leaving your guys on an island back there, man coverage. But you take the chance that you get to the quarterback. And so here, congratulations. Keep coming at it. And hopefully it pays off by the end of the game. But you're starting to get to him while still able to cover on the back end.
They'll go for it. This is Wilson. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there. Relied on the big guys up front and got it done.
Yeah, this is just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the corpse, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
And the Dolphins are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 2 minutes remaining in the first half of football. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. 2 are going to throw. Zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. How about this Browns defense? They've held so far. This is now 3rd and goal. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And intercepted.
Dumbass motherfuckers.
Jordan Hicks.
Damn. Woo, these dumb motherfuckers. Look at that dumb shit.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead,
threw right to me. Interception. Ran all the way back. Touchdown. And field goal.
Extra point good by Hopkins.
28-10
now.
And they were right there. They could have made a touchdown. They threw right to me. Like, God, these are random boys. Get down.
And they'll wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it out past the 35. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke because, all right, guys, you had your fun? All right, throw it out the window.
Oh, they almost did it again. They almost intercepted it. Threw right to me again.
On that leadership. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
2 now on first down. They'll swing this out wide. Here's H.M. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's Tua. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. As they
Is it that close to time? Oh, yeah, it is. 52 seconds.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Tua sets up to pass it. And it is caught. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Meanwhile, Tua slow there, taken in by Smith. And able to use a stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good game. That one good for 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Looking to pass. Tua goes right back to Smith again. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And they're going to get it. They bring it down with sack back at the 16. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Damn. Oh, wow. Tom Bucks.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Getting caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up in the Steel City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Russell Wilson leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we move to H-Town to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Joe Mixon, what a game. 3 touchdown runs in the victory. And one more to highlight, a good one on Monday Night Football between the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. We saw a terrific first half from the Browns quarterback, Jameis Winston. He came out of the gate smoking hot with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes to help steer his guys towards this halftime lead.
He threw it to me, ran all the way back. God, geez, all the way. Oh, let's get this going.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And the half will begin with a touchback.
I'm going to take a knee so I can throw a Hail Mary to try it.
Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be marked down deep on the inside of the field. A big play that time for Cleveland. 58 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop it. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they're coming a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
All right.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, Most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, so that's going to lead to a third down. And again, it's Chubb. And he is in.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Cleveland. Chubb, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and they open the lead up down to 25. So the drive there took 6 plays. And Nick the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. Sitting down to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Sit back down. Oh,
But he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Play action. Now it's Tua.
you let me motherfucker.
Smith. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's got a man, it's his fullback. The gain of 5. And that sets up 32.
It's pretty easy to hold up the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 28. That one goes for 24 yards. Now H.A. on 1st and 10. And they'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter play. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 23.
Blitz defense.
2nd and 5.
Go.
Now Tua. And that was too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Open man is Hill. He's got it. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there limiting that and keeping him from the first down.
They stopped him in his tracks. But no reason not to try it there. They do indeed convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. They'll fake it on a jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
It's a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. H.A. here, they stay on the field. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, straight to the 11. Dolphins on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Over the middle of Michael. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah.
So the Dolphins have it
In the game here.
Back in. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. On 4th down, trying to run for it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
Oh, shit.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
I got you, bitch. Yeah. Sack your ass.
After the sack on first down. Quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. They'll set up a throw. Oh, Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Greg Newsom. And the Browns are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now Chubb running right. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 54 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Again, running right is Chubb.
Damn.
And it worked free from one tackle. That's about all as he's taken down. Jalen Phillips, the edge man, on the tackle.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is to have your linebackers set the edge.
The game is literally tickly over, 35-10.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, though. We set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say you call a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for the Browns, they have indeed reached.
Action gameplay, man. We got advance to next week and save it there. Well, ooh-wah. Uh-oh. There it is. Oh yeah. It's advanced to next week. Oh, we're gonna be facing Old Browns, huh? Coming up soon, next time. All right, and we'll save it here. Subscribe for more smoke videos creeping up on your YouTube screen. And we'll see you in a bit later on today. Peace out.